Exclusive hot new high school holla. Here it comes.
Holla, Chicago! Stephen Ramsey representing the Chicago area and all surrounding areas with the best show in Chicago for high school sports, the H2S2 High School Holla Sports Show. Today's show is being brought to you by our friends at David Solomon. They design unique t-shirts and merchandise with fun, thought-provoking messages. You can purchase these unique items on their Facebook page. Back in the day, a couple of years ago, we introduced you guys to a program from Horizon Science Academy Southwest Campus, the home of the Huskies. And prior to that day, the Huskies, they had a little bit of trouble in the win column. But then came along a coach by the name of Romel Bryant, who invited us out to talk to this program. And I like to think the H2S2 inspired that team to be who they are today a little bit, just a little bit. Coach did all the work. We just gave them the energy. But they finally won the game after that interview. And since then, this Husky program has been taken off to the point where they have gone undefeated, and today we're going to meet that undefeated Chicago Public League Horizon Science Academy Huskies. Get it up for yourselves, Huskies! I like that. Now, we have to join them via Zoom, of course. You know, we're in the pandemic. But first, Coach Bryant, welcome back, man. Things seem to be going well for you guys.
Yeah, it's a big difference when we first started, man. It's a pleasure being back on your show, and I do like to think that your show is bringing us some good luck. So we're going to continue to be on the show.
I appreciate that, Coach. Now, not only did we break ground in helping them with the energy, they broke ground again this year. Why? Check out the gentleman just to my other side of me. This is the first time on the H2S2 show that we have ever had a principal come and support any athletic program. We want to welcome Stephen Ferguson into the building.
We'll clap it up again.
Thanks for having me. And like I said, I'm here to support the team. I couldn't be more proud of them, especially my first year as principal. So like I said, I'm just thankful to be here and just so proud of this group of young men for this first undefeated season in HSA Southwest history. And I'd like to think I also brought a little bit of good luck to this school to help push them over that hump too. So.
I like that, Coach. It's a village. It was a collective effort. I like that. So I want to start off. I want to ask the principal, because rarely we have an opportunity to find out how important is it that sports help build the culture of your school and the success that the Huskies basketball is having.
Okay, well, yeah, I think it's absolutely an important thing. I think more so in the charter world. You know, us being at a charter school, it's all about the concept of school choice. I mean, obviously, we want to build a strong academic institution to give reasons for kids to want to be here. But there's, you know, other reasons that students need to be motivated to come to school. So not everybody's going to be about the reading, writing, and arithmetic. You know, sometimes there's going to be that other thing that draws them to school. Therefore, it can be that outlet that they have to stay motivated to come to school. And then the academics can come and supplement with that and complement, you know, them as being a well-rounded, you know, young individual. So, you know, I still live by the premise that, you know, it's a student athlete. Student comes before the athlete. But, you know, if we can just add, you know, a reason for the kid to come to school, to be, you know, drawn to a school like that we have here, and just to establish and build a culture, a rich history that I want to start, you know, to this year that can live on for years to come. And like I said, put HSA Southwest on the map.
Now, Coach, you guys aren't alone in that gym. You have an athletic director that's had your back. Let's introduce him and let him come up and talk about the importance behind the success. Who we got joining us as well?
Hey, my name is Coach Sally. I've been here at HSA for 3 years now, and I'm glad that we established this program, and Coach Bryant joined us 2 years ago. It's been phenomenal, and kids are enjoying the moment. and hopefully we can, contribute this environment and get things going and finally have a successful program at our building.
Now, when we talk about a building of a program, how long have you been the athletic director there?
Yeah, 2 years now. So the first year I came here, I'm from St. Louis. I came here a few years ago, and I was here assistant athletic director. And now the next year, I'm also a PE teacher. The following year, I became the athletic director, and then take from there.
Well, we appreciate having you aboard as well. I gotta say, HSA is breaking ground because we got the principal, the athletic director, and guess what? We got an undefeated squad in the building, baby. Get it up for the Huskies. Now, Coach Bryant, come back up, Coach.
Okay, okay.
It's been a while since we talked.
Yep.
And for those who might not remember, let's remind the people watching and listening, how long have you been involved in coaching on the CPS level and overall?
Just in the high school level, about a little over 10 years. I started out at Seton Academy, so we had great success there. And then after that, I took the road of going to schools that had a losing culture because I wanted to challenge myself to see if I can change those around. Who knew that I would end up here and find an athletic director who was as ambitious as I was. So it was just a great connection working with that. And, I have an assistant coach, Coach Walt, who's been there with me every step of the way. I wouldn't be successful as I am without him as well. So, he's a great person to have on staff with me.
Now, Coach, take us through the journey from the moment in 2019 that we talked and you got that first win to this undefeated season. What's that journey been like for you and your players? It's
been a roller coaster. I mean, that first win, that was very difficult to get because you're with a program with students that really didn't comprehend the concept of winning. But once we got that first win under our belt, then they start to believe that, hey, maybe we can win. Then the next win came, and the next win came, and then at one point last season, we was ranked number 6 according to Max Preps in the state. So they were walking around on a high. They felt great. They really realized that they could be winners. And at that point, our season, we became plagued by a few injuries. But this year, everyone came back after kind of rehabilitating, ready to play this year. And, it all speaks for itself with our undefeated record this year.
Well, you know what time it is. It's time for us to meet the shining stars of HSA Southwest Husky Basketball, baby. What we got up first?
First, we got me, Don Williams, class 2021. I pretty much play all positions. So, yeah.
Oh, he's sounding humble. He's one of the top 10 scorers in the state, one of the top rebounders in the state. Come on, man. Tell them who you are, man.
Come on, and tell the people who you are, baby. You earned this right.
I mean, he said top 10, but I think it's top 5.
Oh.
Hey, Coach showed you a little short. Yeah, top 5, Coach. Top 5.
Well, we might as well bring up the 50-point game too, huh?
Yeah, that too.
How much has the culture changed for the culture of the school, the culture of the program, and the success of Husky basketball?
I say like the culture of the program, it changed a lot because in the beginning, like y'all said, it wasn't no wins or nothing like that last year until we won that first game. So that first game, like it was real big for us to before even going into the game, like, oh, we got to win this game. This would be our first win. And then we had a little streak. And then, like you say, injuries came and we was getting big headed. Then we lost. So then it just turned everything around like, oh, we can't be beat. We got to work hard.
Now, you being the senior of this squad, how much did you want to teach the younger guys that things can turn
I
around?
mean, that was like one of the big things for me, like mentoring somebody and giving advice that I ain't had when I was in eighth grade and stuff like that. Like, it's just a lot.
Now, I'm going to give you an opportunity because we know with success, there comes some challenges. What was one of the biggest challenges that you saw up to now?
I say the getting big headed and getting on a high horse because same how you going into the game like you can't be beat is another person coming to the game like they can beat you.
I like that. I like that a lot, man. So you really, as a senior, tried to keep the team humble.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, all right. Now I want to give you an opportunity. Who would you like to holler out to who supported you all the way through this success? Anybody you want to give a big holler out
Oh, you
to?
see my girlfriend back there, back there.
Come on up.
Come on up. Come on up. Tell her to come on up and join you, man. Come on up.
No.
I'll say it for y'all. Oh, how proud are you of this young?
I'm very proud.
Now, do you do something specific with the team? Are you a part of the team in any type of way?
Yes, and I was a part of the girls basketball team.
Now, I'm putting the coach and principal on the spot. We at the H2S2 show would like to have the girls basketball team on as well. Can we?
I can't wait till next year. Do that next
We'll make
year,
that
okay?
happen. We'll make that
We will.
happen next year. All right. So give us your name, what class you represent.
Kenya, and I represent class of 2020.
Class of 2020. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Who else we got back there?
My name is Cameron Conwell. I'm class of 2021. My position is shooting guard, sometimes point guard.
So Cam, I gotta ask you a question, man. Share with us, prior to Coach Bryant taking over the program and being a part of all of this, how was it going into a winning streak from what it used to be to what it is now? What was that like, that transition for you guys?
It's hard to say. I've been here before most of them even got here. I've been here since like sixth grade. So I don't seen everything build up from there to now. So I remember us losing an entire season. So I didn't start winning to like my junior year, which is when Coach Bryant got here and stuff, and Coach Walt. So mostly it was just, I don't know, it was thrilling to get on the team and finally start winning and stuff. And then like them coming on, I actually got coaches that's teaching us plays, defense and stuff, and then telling my weakness and my strengths and stuff. So yeah, it was good.
Cam, what have you learned personally from this success? What has all this taught you?
True. Well, when Don got here, I learned that it was a lot of stuff I could learn, that I wasn't one of the best players yet, that I had a lot of hard work to put in. So that's one of the things that I learned.
And what do you want to leave the players behind you? What legacy do you want to leave, or advice that you want to leave to them to keep this thing going?
Never stop working. Always put in hard work. Always watch out for the people behind you and in front of you.
I like that. Now, how has this success, Cam, helped build the brotherhood amongst you as teammates?
I could say it brought us closer. Like, I don't know, it made us more cool and stuff. I felt, because I'm the only child, so me being on the team and stuff, it did feel kind of comfortable and stuff. Cool and stuff, having people I can look towards to and stuff, look up to, mentor and stuff. So yeah, I like the brotherhood.
Cam, I want to give you the same opportunity. Who are some of the people that you would like to give a big holler out to that supported you and this Huskies basketball team? Who you want to give a big holler out?
I want to give a shout out to my moms, my pops, and Coach Bryant and Coach Walk.
All right, man. Thanks again, Cam, for joining us, man. Good seeing you again, brother.
Thank you.
My name is Joseph Ferguson. Class 2021.
All right. Well, I want to hear from you, Joe.
Fancy with Cam.
Let me know how good is this team, man? How good? People might not been able to see you guys because of the pandemic. Tell the people how good are the HSA Southwest Huskies? How good are
I say actually, take away, we're getting a little better with the unselfish and scatter 11 for us, you ask me. We put the work in, we play defense. That's the main, like me personally, like I'm an offensive player, but defense is the main, like that we're in the game. You need defense more than you need offense at some point. So sky's the limit, you ask me.
Now, of course, due to the pandemic, this season is very shortened, and we didn't get in a lot of games, and we don't have a lot of postseason. But I want you to tell me, how far could this team have gone? You already captured the conference championship, and you've already made your way upstate. You guys are in the top 5 in state. If not, I believe you're at exactly number 3. You guys could have brought home a state trophy, couldn't you?
Number 1, man.
Yeah, there we go. So who would you like to give a big holler out to, man, that's helped supported you through all this?
I say big shout out to Coach Walk, man. I mean, just kind of mentored me a little bit. I was always like, me coming in my senior year was like, it was all, I don't think I really needed was what I could improve at. Like, I know the work I put in, that's what I could do, but he showed me what I couldn't see. Like, from watching me on the court, the different angles of it. So big shout out to Coach Walk, man.
My name is Chancellor Henderson. I'm class of 2021. And my position on the team is a power forward.
Now, I want to ask you, with all this success, do you have what's the most memorable game that you can recall this team balled out in?
The most memorable game was, I want to say the game that we pushed ourselves past our limit and we wanted to score 100 points or more. I feel like that's the biggest game that we wanted to try to push ourselves because we knew we could do it.
You mean to tell me you brothers put up 100 points on somebody? I don't want to know who it was, but you put up 100?
Yes.
Get it up for 100 points in a high school game, baby.
I believe they held the opponent to 30 too.
Yeah.
A 70-point win. Okay, baby. Huskies in the house. I love it. I love it. So with the success that you guys have had, how has that helped you in the classroom? How has the success on the floor transferred to the classroom?
It transfers over because it like I said, it helps me push myself harder, push myself further past my limit.
And I gotta ask you, what's it been like with a coach like Coach Bryant?
It's been tough, He keep us, on our toes and try to keep us to push ourselves. So it's been rough, and sometimes it's been easy because we just, instead of him just telling us, we see it ourselves.
Now, what's the best lesson you learned from Coach Bryant through all this?
The best lesson, let's see.
On or off the court? It don't have to be on the court. It can be off the court.
The best lesson would be to strive for greater, go for the greater good.
I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Now, who would you like to give a big holler out to that supported you in your success in all the years that you've been there?
Uh, I say I give a big shout out to my sisters and my brother.
All right, big shout out to the sister and the brother. Always gotta have family. Always gotta have family.
We got the Payton brothers.
Tell the people who you are.
Kevin Payton. My name Kayvon Payton.
Now, who's the oldest?
I am. I am.
All right, who's the better baller?
I am. No, it's me. I am. It's me.
Hey, I want to ask you guys, how is it playing with your brother, man?
It's actually fun. It's fun, but at the same time, it's annoying. It's kind of challenging because we challenge each other like every game, like see who can score more points. Always have arguments about who's better. Yeah, because one game he said I could score 20 and I scored it. So yeah.
Now having a brother on the team, you already know what that brother can do because you guys have played together all your lives almost, right?
Yes.
So when it actually comes to practice, who goes at who the hardest?
Me. Him. Oh, practice.
All right, take me through a typical practice. What would make you go harder at your brother?
So in practice, if we got to run or something, I'm always probably the first one done. He probably the last one done every time. That is not true. That is not true. And whenever we like going through a drill, he'll mess up, and I tell him he messing up, he'll be like, "Stop talking." But I know what I'm doing. So, he think since I'm the little brother, I don't know what I'm talking about. But
Now I gotta give you your side. You gotta tell your side of it.
All right, so
go ahead, tell
when he
your
be saying this, it's like he don't see what he be doing. He always yelling at me, but he do mistakes too. And so it's mostly him most of the time. I be like, you do the same thing I'm doing, but then he try to yell at me like he not doing it.
Now I understand that you guys are gonna have to carry this torch a little further next year. Do you guys feel any pressure? You guys finished undefeated. You finished ranked high in state. You guys feeling any pressure next year?
No, I don't feel pressure. No.
I like that. You heard that, Principal? They don't feel pressure. They got it. You got this, don't you? You got this. Hey, well, I appreciate you guys joining us, man. But I want to give you the same opportunity as everybody else. Who do you guys want to holler out to that's been supporting you guys while you guys been balling and while you've been having this type of success? We got to start with the older brother. Some older brothers get this privilege first. So we're going to start with the older brother.
Coach Bryant, Coach Walt. Maybe I got better like over a year. Sophomore year was not the best, but this year I got way better. I'll say my big brother right here, and I'll say Coach Walt. And one of the players, I'll shout out another player, Don. He actually pushed me to get better too.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, I want to thank you guys for joining. How you doing? I'm doing good, Coach. Reintroduce yourself to the people, man. They haven't seen you since 2 years.
Yeah, I'm Coach Walt. I'm young and handsome.
I like that, Coach. Coach, talk about the journey. We asked Coach Bryant about it. What's it been like for you? You guys have helped build something there at HSA, and it's something remarkable how you turn this thing around, Coach. Talk about
the journey, man. It's been a long way. Like, to be honest, like Coach Bryant said, it was a losing culture. So when he first told me that, I'm like, Lord Jesus. But it only motivated me because I want to be part of a program. I want to change this program around to a winning coach. Get a kid something to feel good about. When you study losing, it tear apart you mentally. So when we start winning, like the first game, I saw everybody smiling. Like it was just a proud moment for me to be a part of that.
Coach, in your own words, how good is this team? They've been undefeated, but how good is it?
Team is good. It's like a lot of times in the practice, what made this team is the practice. The way me and Coach Bryant coached them in practice, Like it all started there. Like our practices are very intense. It's like some kids like feel like they come make certain shots. It was all about just giving them mental toughness, making them believe in themselves, making sure they had confidence. That was mainly the first thing.
Now, Coach, I asked the players what was the best memory they had. From a coach's standpoint, what was one of your best memories out of the season?
The best memory was, finishing up the season strong. Like last year, like we went undefeated, like we went 6-0. Then injuries played a part. But this season, unfortunately, no injuries came through. So my memory, like it was just really done finishing up the season up strong. In one game, Don Williams had 50 points. So that was like, I had challenged him to drop 40, and he ended up dropping 50.
Now, Coach, you mean to tell me you put the challenge out there to him, and he had to come through?
Yep, he put it out. He dropped 50 for me. So that was one of my proud moments.
I remember Coach asking you this, and I want to see if it's still true. Did the fellas pull you out on that court still trying to get a piece of
Man,
Coach?
come on, man. Hey, I'm the best hooper in the gym right now. You hear me? Hey, I'm the only one that came to the mic with the ball. You see that, right?
Hey, I gotta ask the fellas, who can take Coach in a game of horse? Hey, Coach, I'm gonna have to come out there and see this firsthand. I want to see that firsthand.
Come on, you're welcome anytime.
Hey, Coach, I gotta give you an opportunity as well. Who would you like to give a big holler out to that's been supportive in your coaching career, and as well as helping you build this success with the Huskies?
I'll give a shout out to my mom, my dad, mainly Coach Bryant. He welcomed me a part of his staff, and so that was like, I never thought about coaching before. Coach Bryant hit me up one day and said, "You want to coach?" So it's like, coach. And I thought about it because like my basketball, I always had love for the game. So he made me believe in something I never thought about doing in my life, and it worked out well. I fell in love with coaching.
And you have done a great job, Coach. Thank you for joining us, man. I appreciate your time.
Appreciate you.
Coach Bryant, I want to give you an opportunity to introduce some of the other people that's sitting back there. If they could just wave their hand, we want to acknowledge everybody.
You know what? I'm gonna slide to the side, and we have some very, very important people here that that really keeps our program running. We have Dejanay. Now she's our statistician. She keeps the stats for us, but a lot of times she end up yelling at the players, telling them to get back on defense, telling them to rotate properly. She really is one of the coaches on the team. So let's give her a hand.
All right, hey, come on up here. Come on up here.
Hello.
Introduce yourself. Tell the people about yourself. What class you represent?
I'm class 2021, so this will be my last year here with them, sadly. But I've been with them for like 2 years now. Last year I was on the girls basketball team, but this year we couldn't do it because there are not enough people. But I still made it my priority to come to their practices and their games and try to provide beverages for them whenever they needed it or anything besides that.
And you can't forget the most important part, the unofficial coach. Remember?
Yeah.
You
I'm
have to
doing
get on them guys sometimes.
Yeah.
Now, give me an example. Give me an example what you have to tell these guys. Get back on defense. You're not doing this, do that.
Sometimes
you get
I
on
feel
them
like
pretty
their
hard.
mom. Sometimes I feel like their mom, how much I yell on the benches. So I feel like they're embarrassed, but it's okay. I love them, so it's okay. But
well, I want to give you an opportunity to give big hollers out to the people that have supported you as you have supported this team. So who do you want to give big hollers out
to? I would say the coaches, because if it wasn't them, I probably wouldn't try to come and try to help, because without them, I probably wouldn't even be here. And the team. I'm here for the team specifically. I take all my time for them. If not, I'm just busy with everything else.
All right, let's get it up for her, man. Great job.
And we have two alums that come around constantly, testing their game, making sure that everybody keep our winning atmosphere up to par. We have My Anthony Black and Willie. Willie, come on up, gentlemen.
What's up, gentlemen? These look like some familiar faces.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, fellas. I want to just ask you guys quickly, man. How's it been coming back and giving back to these younger guys?
I mean, I was actually a little surprised when I was hearing they score going on when I was at work. They was like undefeated. It was like 7-0 at the time. I'm like, oh wow, like they undefeated. Like that's crazy. So I had a day off work one day and I popped up at that game, and they got some stuff going on. Like that game, what was it, like 72-29, 72-29? Something like that. And I was like, y'all got some stuff going on. Like that's crazy. And it's like, it's really great to come back and watch them, especially since I know them. I played with them last year. It's great to see what they're doing this year.
Yeah, a lot better. Way better, actually. I've been trying to come back here and go hoop with the guys one more time. But yeah, it was good. You know, a lot of people, you know, being in leadership for this school was beautiful. It was a beautiful experience. I'm surprised that I was able to do the things that I did last year, and with the support I had from the team. You know, it is what it is now.
What did you do last year?
Oh man, look, I'll tell you what I did last year. You know, I'm like I got the record holder right now. You know, like 10 steals, like 10 steals a game. What was I ranked up in? I was like ranked. I'm a 3 in state, a 4 in state for steals. I got like just waiting to get my name up there on this gym so I could be up there. I'm a legend right now, so that's cool right now. I'm good right now. Yeah.
Now, how good is it to be able to leave a program in good hands? You guys left, it was success. And now you've able to come back and give the success back to these guys. What type of feeling is that as alumni now?
That's a great feeling, especially since they undefeated now,
Actually,
12-0. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy to be like, man. That's.
I had high hopes for them too. You know, my high hopes for them. And seeing these players come up, all these players come here, it was good. You know, my motivation, my mind was like, yeah, they gonna make it. They gonna go crazy because I've been told too many people that, especially my boy, Don. It's very beautiful though. You know, just to see them and hear about them going 12-0. I really wanted to get that though, but it is what it is.
Now, since you guys been participating with the team as alumni, do you have any hopes of one day coaching yourselves? Either of you want to be a coach?
No.
I'll be honest with you, nah. I'd rather play.
I can't coach a team. I'm too old now. I can't coach.
I can't coach. That's the thing. I got a lot of yelling and screaming I gotta do. That's too much, and I'm good on that.
Hey, well, I appreciate you guys coming back, man. Who you want to give a big holler out to?
The coach, the team that's going crazy right now. I'm blessed, man. Y'all better than me, bro. But everybody else around me, my family, and everybody.
I definitely gotta give it to the players and Coach Bryant. Like, man, hey, you know you got a real coach when your coach yells at you for being up.
Yeah.
Like that's great. He yelled at us. We was up like 15 points on some team. He pulled us in the back. He started yelling at us for being up by 15 points. He said, y'all should be up by 45. What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, definitely the coach, because I told him when I first, I told him myself, like, I don't think even with him coaching me, I was like, man, he ain't gonna get me better. He not gonna get me better. And then I overcame all my fears and I was able to drop all them points and do what I had to do for the team last year. So that made me feel so much better.
Hey, well, brothers, we appreciate you guys coming back and joining not only this team, but joining the H2S2 show again. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
We got two more. We got right there. Two more. Raekwon and the new Killer Cam. Y'all want to step up real quick? Time out. Come on, fellas, come on.
Well, welcome, brothers. Who I got right here?
Hey, my name is Raekwon Parks. class of 2023.
And my name is Cameron Cook, and I'm the class of 2023.
Hey, I want to ask you, young brothers, what have you learned from the seniors and the juniors of this team to help mold you guys and get you guys ready to carry it even further?
Well, I learned a lot from JoJo. He the guard on our team, and I basically was looking up to him, learning how he played, because he really helped me a lot. He motivated me to work hard and stuff like that. He was telling me if I want to get better, then I just got to put in the work.
A person that really motivated me, or like taught me a lot of things, was Big Kim, one of the seniors. He really showed me a lot of things that I knew I couldn't do, and he really pushed me to the limit, and I really feel like I follow in his footsteps in a little bit.
And what's it like playing for your coaches? How are they?
I mean, they great. They really motivated the team, help us get all the wins that we got. If we want for them, we want to be where we at now. So, yeah.
Feels better than years past, because it was bad. But they really changed things around. When as soon as they came that first year, they really put their time and effort into us, and showed us how dominant we can be in the game of basketball.
Hey, you guys are the future. What do you want to tell Huskies fans about the future of HSA Southwest Basketball? What you want to tell these fans?
We're going to be back. We're going to go undefeated again next season. Let's be ready.
I'm going to be the top scorer.
Hey, who you brothers want to give a big holler out to that supported you guys and helped you guys along?
The whole team, including the coaches, like everybody put in the work, they did their part. So, I congratulate all of them.
I'll give my shout out to my number one fan, my grandmother. And she always told me to push and never let your guard down and do what you got to do to get out the way.
Hey, well, thank you, brothers, man. I appreciate that. Get it up for these young guns. Hey, Coach.
Yep.
I want to just ask you, Coach, before I let everybody go, what's it like coaching these guys? What's it been like coaching this group of young men?
It's a pleasure and it's an honor, just because in reality they're like sponges and they're just really absorbing everything that me and Coach Walt are teaching them, and they're getting better and better by the day. So for me, it's really a humbling experience.
Coach, out of all your years of coaching, when you think about this situation, and you said you like to challenge yourself, where does this rank on your list of programs you've coached?
Wow. This was the only program I've ever took that I never won a game. So it's been huge. This was by far the biggest challenge. And it's because you got to change an entire culture around to make a program believe that they're winners. And even though they might have been told throughout their lives that, you're dreaming too high, you just can't achieve what you think you can achieve, to make them believe that they can dream and they can achieve whatever they want to achieve. That's a tall task at hand. And I think, we did that, and we're still in the process of still developing it even further.
Well, I want to thank you guys for allowing us to be a part of this and to tell your story through the H2S2 show. But before I let you and the principal go, Coach, you already know how this goes, but we want to give the principal an opportunity as we always say, Principal Palmerman, give a big holler out to the people that's not only supporting HSA Southwest, but this basketball team and supporting the efforts and the vision that you put in place. Who do you, as a principal, want to give a big holler out to?
Oh man, where to even begin? But because we'll just keep the basketball theme, I'm going to sound like a broken record. But I mean, this all goes back to Coach Bryant. I mean, from when I took over the school, we sat down. We had a common vision for where we wanted to see this sports program go, and it all starts with basketball. So, you know, he's the one that deserves all the credit to help start, you know, like I said, what's going to be a rich sports culture here at HSA Southwest. And I'm excited that in my first year, hopefully here in a couple of weeks, we're going to have the basketball team back in the gym. We're going to do something special for them, and we're going to be hanging that first banner in that gym right there. So
come on, clap it up. Clap it up.
So I want you to take screenshots of us doing the show, because it's going to be year one with the blank wall. But from year after year, you're going to see one more banner being added to that wall every year, okay? And they're going to be hanging from the rafters, and it's going to be a beautiful thing.
Cool.
Hey, get it up for yourselves, guys, because you guys are going to hang that first banner. That's going to start a string of banners around it. It's going to look like curtains on the walls by the time you guys are done. Well, Coach Bryant, I want to give you an opportunity, as we've given everybody else. Who would you like to give a big holler out to that's helped you through the rebuilding process, through the success of the Huskies program, and what you're going to do moving forward?
Absolutely, you know, the players, just for being crazy enough to believe in the stuff I was asking them to do. Like, if you seen the drills I had them doing, and for them to actually do it, it's pretty amazing. I wouldn't have any success if it wasn't for Coach Walt. Coach Walt actually played for me when he was young as well. So, you know, he know the rigor of my workouts. So, you know, he keeps those high expectations up. And also, it's equally important, Coach Ali, with his vision as an athletic director. Again, he's very ambitious, just like I am. And just to have a principal that's willing to back the program, that's looking to build the school academically and you know, athletically, you know, that to build a whole student, you know, that those are attributes that, you know, every coach looks for.
Well, Coach Romel Bryant, we want to congratulate you, the Horizon Science Academy Southwest Huskies, and everybody over there on that campus. Congratulations on your undefeated season, your state rankings, and all the accolades you guys deserve. And thank you guys for allowing the H2S2 show to join in on this celebration. Congratulations, guys. Get it up one more time for yourselves, man. You can always listen to a post of the day's show, along with many of our past shows and segments, by visiting the Urban Fieldhouse Media website. That's urbanfieldhousemedia.com. Another great way to listen to the High School Holla Sports Show is by subscribing to our new podcast and YouTube channel, as well as following us on iTunes and Google Play and SoundCloud. You can catch us on all of those under the name Urban Fieldhouse Media. Holler at us on social media as well, our Facebook page, the High School Holla Sports Show, and on Twitter at Urban Fieldhouse. Always know, God loves you, and we do too. Until next time, I'm Steven Spoon Ramsey saying, at you next time. Stay masked up, Chicago. Keep a safe distance so we can all get together again. Peace.
High School Holla.